Hey everyone, the first find of the day, May 3rd, foraging in the forest. Hey bud. Garter snake. Garter snake. There he goes. And right beside the garter snake, my next find. Wild rabbit. You eating my mushrooms? Huh? Come here, I'm gonna eat you. There's a lot of these fern buds popping up that a lot of people like to forage and eat, so I'm gonna try them for my first time. And I know you're only supposed to get the well, you're supposed to get them when they're young. I don't know if you can get what's already opened up on the stems, but I'm just plucking off the tips. Okay, so it looks like I found a location for turkey tail or hen of the woods. Can't really tell because it's old. I'm looking for morels today. It's early spring. It's the season here for Zone 5B, Canadian Zone 5B. And I also can't tell if it's an oak tree, because if it was, I would know more definitely that it's either one or the other, turkey tail or chicken of the woods. But I think I'll have to come back later in summer and see what I find. I think I'll clean all these off, give some more room for some new ones to grow, because they like that spot of the log. Yeah, I found these little ear mushroom things, but I don't recognize them, so most likely they're poisonous. I haven't seen them, or I don't remember them, because they're poisonous or medicinal. I'm not gonna grab them. I'm gonna leave them, and I'll show you where I found them in case you're interested. This is the bottom of a stump, an old tree. And don't know if we could identify it in any way. It's super old. That's the stump there. If you see any bark. Here's the bark. You could make out what tree that is. That's the bottom of the tree I found it at. Thing that sucks about foraging is most of it happens in the forest, and it gets dark earlier. There's a lot of beautiful wild flowers in here. Look at that. Oh, this prickly thing, I wonder what that is. Huh, it's a wild berry bush. But these babies are beautiful. Wow. Beautiful. And there's a lot of different kinds. These yellowish ones, there's white ones, and then depending where you go around the pond, there's even other colors. Right now I'm on the south side of the pond, but the pond is low. It's lower than like all around it is elevated. So I'm actually northward facing, I guess. Not sure if that's how you say it, but I'm pretty much done with this site. No, not many mushrooms at all over here. I know there's not many right now, but I've been here for a couple hours and there was no more else. So, no morals. So we'll just have to be sinners. No, no morals here, and I might get some baby dandelion leaves, wild dandelion leaves. Oh yeah, I'm also looking for ramps as I go, and I didn't find here either. I know they're not necessarily in forests, so part of the reason why I'm anxious to try another location that I know of. Looks like I got some more turkey tail. These are not clumped, so they don't look like chicken of the woods. Hopefully they'll be back this summer, because I will definitely be back with high hopes. Oh, that's the bark of the tree they're on, and they're surrounded. I'm kind of at the higher elevation, medium, I guess. Down there, you see there's higher elevation. There's this pine stuff or cedar right next door. You got some white birch over there, and I don't know what else you can spot out. Not exactly sure. Looks like the same kind of tree. See what else we find. I'll let you walk with me for a bit. See more of what I'm seeing over here. Since we're actually finding some things. That big mushroom. La, 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 la. Here's an old stump of birch. A lot of oak leaves around. Lots of oak leaves around. How about ramp? Any ramp? Nope. Maybe at the skate park. Off the beaten path today, May 3rd. Beautiful day. I wonder if it hit 20. Kids made a fort here. I wonder if it's decomposing. via mushroom farm. Maybe in a couple months. Oh, some huge trees over here. For Ontario standards. Gotta start finding my way back to the car. It's getting dark and I'm getting scared. A little stick isn't gonna do much for me, is it? If I meet a gang full of gangbangers. A gang of gangbangers. At least I got a camera, right? That's the best weapon to have these days. Oh, that's cool. BMX ramp. Wow, look at that. Beautiful that forest is. The rolling hill and straight trees. Very similar species. No ground brush bloomed yet. No bottom foliage, I guess you call it. A lot of polypores, the birch polypores in this forest. I tried those last summer. It was the first summer I learned about them. Man, they're bitter. Yeah, I didn't know the younger one rule. I think I had a couple of older ones that were more bitter. I didn't really care though. I just I looked it up and I saw the medical benefits, and what is that? Oh, that's hard. Wow. And I saw the medical benefits, and I said, I don't care what it tastes like. I'm like that. I really don't. When I know something's good for me, but I generally like all healthy foods anyway. Now, what could this be at the bottom? That looks like polypore. It looked like I don't know if those even grow in this zone. That's a nice tree right there. Wow. Wonder how that tree got so lucky to keep its leaves. Mind you, they're dead. Well, that's different. Huh. It's like seeds at the tip of the leaves. Never seen that before. Cool. Beautiful. Wow. It's like a ghost tree. How about a wedding in a forest of those? Beautiful. Birches and white little trees like that. Okay, I don't think I'm ever gonna get to my car unless I stop filming and actually get to the path. That'll be the start to getting anywhere close to my car. It's just addictive in here. I think you could spend a lifetime. Which brings to mind our ancestors that basically did spend a lifetime. At least hunting and gathering. Maybe not the whole time in the forest. Any morel in there? No. Yeah, this forest is full of these. I don't know if they're like a lily thing or what they are, but I'm starting to feel like there's not many that ramps won't really grow when they're because their bottom they grow out of the ground like all the other weeds, ivies, ferns and stuff. So these things have a huge domination in this forest, so I'm not sure any ramps would grow there, but again, what the heck do I know? I just tried my luck today. I'd rather spend my time doing this than buying a lottery ticket any day, or working a few hours to pay for lottery tickets. Always worth it. So yeah, I'm still learning a lot about mushrooms and other forageable items, foods, herbs. Still learning. So I've learned a lot of the most popular, most delicious mushrooms, most valuable, are generally the most delicious. Definitely not most popular. I think Cremini are the most popular because they're the most affordable. But when you learn how they're grown, makes you really lost my appetite for Cremini after I learned. It's all just manure, and there's another ingredient that I don't even know if I don't know if they still use it, but when I tried to grow them, I couldn't find it because the Canadian authorities, I don't know, there were cases of asbestos in the ingredient. Can't remember what it was called again now. So I think it starts with an O. And so I just, I tried it still with our horse's manure that I composted and went through the whole process. You have to keep like the right moisture level and all that. And it was really hard. And for what, really? Like, they're not really nutritious. Not really health benefits, you know. And then you see like oyster benefit, lion's mane. I found a pink lion's mane last year that I'm gonna go get again this year. You know, and you don't have to do anything. You gotta look for it, hunt it, and then you can keep going back every year when you find one. You know where it is. And the benefits for that, for the brain, for lion's mane, nerval, something to do with receptors or something in the brain. They're phenomenal. So yeah, I've learned a lot about the trees, the different trees, oak and elm and beech, white birch that tend to have a lot of the most tasty or healthy mushrooms in North America. But I mean, I still don't like I don't always pull out my field notes in my phone to match up the trees and the leaves and stuff. It ends up getting a little bit boring, or I don't know, tasking for me. I rather just hunt for a couple things that I could remember. So right now, ramp and morale, or just go and find what I find and look up as I find, which I think a lot of people do. Just right now it's a bit early, there's not a lot out yet, but because morale are like the most popular and they're out, probably all the mushroom hunters are out as well. So if you haven't been out already, get out and try your luck. Check it out. There's one more stump I want to check. Usually a lot of them grow around stumps. A lot grow on dead stumps. I find a lot on dead stumps. I know a lot of people forage these too. But I don't know, they didn't sound really fascinating, really worth my time and interest. At least I found some hen of the woods and or turkey tail, I don't remember, and chicken of the woods. Yeah, those other ones saw earlier. Hopefully they will come back this summer. I know I will. Check it out. So yeah, I was so excited. I just started learning mushroom hunting last summer, and literally the first time I went out, I found this pink lion's mane. I was like, I was amazed. I was blown away, and it was very predictable too. It was growing on the tree that it's supposed to grow. Let me check my phone. Tell you right now. Do I even have it on here? It was on one of those, and that is called a beech tree. A nice white sandy beech tree. I found a bunch of other mushrooms too. Can't remember now. Whoa, that is super loud. I wish I could zoom in on that thing. It's huge. All right, guys. I think I found my first ramp. Oh my goodness. It's amazing. I really hope it is, because I already ate some. That's how I identified it. I tasted it and made sure it tastes a bit like onion. I was too excited to look it up first. And I've been out here like 2 hours and I didn't find anything else like it. And I was talking about the other stuff that's everywhere, but look how small it is. So these guys stand out like a sore thumb. And you know, again, with this Apple thing, it's like, I don't know, 5 degrees and my phone shut off. I also have an iPhone. So I'm glad I didn't bring the iPad, because I wouldn't have been able to film this. So shout out to GoPro. Wow. I'll have to, I don't know, I guess just pick frugally, sustainably. Something, so it's about 10%, they say. I gotta look also to see if someone else has already done some picking, and it doesn't look like it. They might not even be, so hopefully I won't die. So I had a little, couldn't resist. Hopefully they are. I'm gonna pick anyway. Very little. We don't eat a lot of onion at home, and just my girlfriend and I, so I'm not gonna be freezing it. I just want to try it. Never tried it before, so I'll have to pick and identify when I get home, and hopefully it's ramp. So the sun is going down right there in the west, so these babies are on a slope facing west, and their immediately surrounding trees are 1, 2, got some oak leaf and maple, or I don't know if that's maple. I forgot what that one is now. Is it beech or elm? Right, the pointy edge, and this one right next to them. No, I'm not walking in them, don't worry. And this one, wow, can't believe how easy that was. I mean, for me it was easy. I don't know, maybe for some people it's like super long. What is that? Cool. Like, I wonder if they're berries, wild berries. I wish. On this side here, there's some fallen tree, and that one, the leaves are the same, maple, oak, and this oval or pointy one. That's it. Oh, what's this one? That's a different one. What else? What was I saying? Yeah, it's only been a couple of hours. No, it's been like since 5 o'clock. What time is it? 5. Oh, my phone died. 6, 7, probably 7:30ish. So, like, yeah, just over 2 to 3 hours, I'd say. So, I mean, for me, like, first day out, finding all that I did, well, did I find mushrooms? Not mushrooms, but ramp. I think, if it is ramp. And what did I find? Oh, I just got some of those fern tips. But yeah, that's impressive. I thought they were more rare than that. So it seems like, can't assume, but I'm pretty sure morel are more rare than ramps. Anyway, I'll get picking, And we'll see if I find anything else on my way out. I don't think I'm ever getting out of here tonight.